Hey church, this is Vince Miller. Thank you so much for joining me for some more time in God's Word. I want to give a big shout out today to Brad Hale of Tahlequah, Oklahoma, who uses our devotionals with a group of men who are firefighters, just out there serving and being a first responder for the people of Tahlequah, Oklahoma. Thank you for your service. Thank you, Brad, for sharing these devotionals with those guys. And by the way, if you're a first responder, thank you for serving in the way you do. We appreciate you. Today we're going to be in John chapter 21. I'm going to read verses 4 through 8. Remember, this is that revelation of Jesus one final time by John, who's going to talk about one final appearance of Jesus in his gospel. It reads, just as day was breaking, so dawn is coming up. Remember, the guys were fishing all night. Jesus stood on the shore, yet the disciples did not know that it was Jesus. Jesus said to them, children. Now, that's not a condescending term here. He's just kind of saying, hey, guys, do you have any fish? They answered him, no. He said to them, cast the net on the right side of the boat, and you will find some. So they cast it. And now they were not able to haul it in because of the quantity of fish. That disciple whom Jesus loved, therefore, said to Peter, that's John, obviously, writing the book. John said to Peter, it is the Lord. When Simon Peter heard that it was the Lord, he put on his outer garment, for he was stripped for work. He threw himself into the sea. The other disciple came in the boat, dragged the net full of fish, for they were not far from the land, but about 100 yards off. Now, guys, what we witness in this text is a profound revelation and transformation. Men exhausted from a night of fruitless fishing, are about to encounter the risen Christ in a way that alters their perspective yet again. They're going to discover that Jesus is still watching and providing for their every need, even though he is not walking with them like he had in the past. And I love this story because it captures those moments in our lives when we encounter the monotony of the mundane. I mean, every believer encounters them. They're the moments when we come off the mountain and enter the routine. Then the routine becomes mundane. And sometimes the tasks become fruitless, zapping us of all energy and motivation. Have you been there? I have. I felt this way in my career while speaking, writing, and even recording these devotionals for you. I have felt this way in my relationship with my wife and the discipleship of my children. And I bet you have felt this way too. But it's usually here in these mundane moments that Jesus shows up. And what we need to do in mundane moments is threefold. First, snap out of the trance and remain alert, looking and listening for Jesus. Second, remain obedient and trust in his direction and promises. And third, when he provides, which he always does, by the way, run to him and his great provision, giving him glory for what he did that you could not do in the monotony of the mundane. You know, fellows, Jesus is in the business of breaking up the monotony of the mundane. But we have to continue casting our nets by remaining alert, remaining obedient, searching for his great provision, and preparing for the haul, right? So what monotonous, mundane task do you need to do again today? I love you guys. I pray this has blessed you. If it has, share it with someone else. Thank you, Brad. I love you guys so much. Have a blessed day, and we'll see you right back here again tomorrow.